Welcome everybody to Soul Tongue Sessions. You are on with
Candace,
Delia,
and Jazz. And y'all, our podcast is all about life, love, and legacy. Those are the three key points that we always hit in every episode. Today, we're going to do something a little different. Last episode, we had a sip along. Today, we might have another sip situation going on. I don't know, y'all. It's the holidays. I'm on vacation right now. I'm feeling good.
You're feeling festive. It's a festive time of the year.
Why not, you know?
Yes.
So y'all, today we do not have an agenda. We are just here to kick it. This is our wind down. This is our little happy hour. So we just invite y'all in on our girl talk happy hour. So
y'all, we do it in real life. Like we do actually just hang out and talk to each other.
It's real. So that's going to be today's episode.
I like what you did with I don't know if it was intentional, but wind down.
That's the thing. Wind down is a thing. It's real.
Y'all heard it here first. We know what the title of this episode is. See, now we got purpose.
I mean, mine's more of a whiskey down.
Ooh.
True.
But yeah.
D, what kind of down you having?
I got more of a cider down. That's mine. Mine's more of a cider down.
I respect that.
Okay. All drinks are welcome here. All adult beverages.
We do not discriminate. Although I did learn I can't do rum and have a conversation. I mean, not a coherent one.
That's
I had to
okay.
go back to Old Faithful.
That's okay. So we fresh off the holidays, and Candace, you talking about you got a box of cheese for Christmas?
I did. I mean, I got a little bit. I'm sampling here today with y'all. This one is the Lavender and Earl Grey.
Cheese?
I got a box of cheese. My roommate opened the door. He said, What is this? I opened it up. Ice packets. I said, And then I opened it even further. 6 wedges of gourmet cheese.
Wow. And
I said to myself, Self, you prepared to be constipated? Come on, can't nobody eat that much cheese. You know it.
Lavender cheese?
It's got a lavender and Earl Grey rub on the outside.
Oh, wow.
So it's like bits of, I don't know if you can see, bits of lavender. Looks like pepper. It's really good. So I talked about it, and then I took a bite, and I was like, it's fancy. This that expensive cheese. It ain't government cheese. We ain't gonna find that at Aldi's.
You eating it straight though? You ain't got no crackers, no.
No, just because what happened was I went to work today, and then I came straight from here, so I haven't actually eaten a meal. And I was like, I need something that'll keep me a little more lucid. Let me try this block of cheese I got for Christmas.
Well, at least you got the pairing, the wine and cheese.
Right. So I said, I feel fancy. Why not? You know, in context, he knew that I got a wine club membership. Like, yo, I heard that you got this wine club membership. I thought I'd send you something to compliment the 6 bottles of wine, but my bottles haven't arrived yet. So now I just got the cheese. Yeah. And I'm hoping that when the bottles do arrive, I still have cheese to go with it. It's a balancing act.
You can't eat that much cheese. Ain't no way. You should be good.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So, y'all want some cheese? I got some extra I can send to you.
I'm good.
It's gourmet.
Gourmet lavender cheese.
Yes. One of them was like apple walnut.
Ooh.
Yes. You fancy. You do a tea and cracker situation. I remember.
Yes.
You know what cheese?
I love a tea time. I don't know. Like, I'm lactose intolerant, but certain things still be all right. But I try to not to do too much cheese.
Yeah.
Try not to.
How is your diet these days? Because I remember like right before you left Korea, you had figured out, was it alkaline based?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was right when I got home. So right when I got home, I was doing like alkaline, electric foods, plant-based diet. I'm still in the family. I'm more of a distant cousin right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a first cousin or immediate family, but I'm in the family. But Yeah. No, I'm still doing the best I can. I think this week since, the holidays are done, it's more like getting back to fresh produce. Just keeping that in the house makes me eat it. So as long as I have it around, have the right foods around, I will eat them, or, cut up some carrots, cut up some apples, put them in a dish, put them on the table. Like, I'm going to be snacking on it, that.
Are you good about that? Like, if it's in the house, you actually do eat it?
It
Because
depends.
I've been trying that for a while. Let me say how many bags of carrots I threw out untouched. How many packs of lettuce and with green and then blue and then fuzzy.
Yep.
All of them.
That happens. But see, I like my produce room temperature. So, I go grocery shopping, put everything in the fridge, but then I need to take it out bit by bit to let it like settle, and then cut it up and I'll eat it. If I cut it up, if I get to that stage, I'm definitely going to eat it. It's just a chore.
Yes.
Dee, what's your diet situation looking like? Because I know you just started cooking for yourself.
Yes. I mean, it's been the holidays, so my diet situation has been holiday related. But yeah, I mean, I got an air fryer, which is fantastic. And it's like magical.
Is it?
So I can fry a lot of things without, the added oil and all of that. And it comes out pretty much just as good, like it's not like, frying like your grandmama fried chicken. It's not like that. But it's still pretty decent. And so my diet's been okay. It goes up and down. I have, good days where I'm like really on it and I've got my meal plan for the week. And, and then I have days where I'm at McDonald's and, or I've got my bag of chips and queso and it's fantastic.
That's a meal right there. Chips and queso. See, we back to the queso situation though.
Or like I went to the Korean grocery store and I felt so like at home. It was weird.
We talked about that.
So weird. I felt at home. And so then I went and bought like rice and kim and a bunch of other things and like kimchi. And I was like, oh man. And so there was like, I think like a 2-week period straight where I was just eating Korean food because it just felt so like comfortable,
Oh my gosh. Dee, you know what was on my Snapchat flashback memory today? Don't ask why, but every morning when I wake up, when I check my phone, I check my Snapchat flashbacks just to like reminisce a little bit to start my day. So today, it was 3 years ago. I was flying home to the States for vacation for like a month. And I turned around and I was like, my girl with me, she brought me to the airport. And of course, it's you helping me with my luggage, go through the line. Like, yo, Dee is that friend. How many airport runs did we do together for you dropping me off? And then let's not forget the last time I flew out, you helped me carry all my heavy bags, all my crap to the front of the line. And then I was like, oh shoot, I need to empty my bank account. So we go to the ATM and I had like a weird amount where I couldn't withdraw.
Yeah.
So I tried
you had a weird like in between amount.
So I tried to deposit a chon.
Like $1. She tried to deposit $1 so she could remove like 10. It was so weird.
And then I realized they don't take $1. So I was like, ooh, that didn't work. So we just got some breakfast in the airport. But yeah, that flashback, I was like, oh my gosh, my Dee, she been there. Always.
Yes. Oh. I love those airport runs.
You know what I watched? Speaking of how you and Dee have been together forever. Me and my roommate, whenever we're feeling nostalgic, we watch like our old church videos because they're on like YouTube, right? So we watch like what is it? Like mission videos, and we watch baptism videos.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm literally about to cry right now. Suddenly, Jazz was there at your baptism, Dee. She prayed over you after you got baptized. I saw that. I was like, oh, I'm about to put this on the So Tongue section. But then I thought it was too far, Yes. Wow. I was like, we've been rocking with each other since baptism because Jazz was at mine as well. Like,
we've been through some stuff. We've been through some stuff together.
Yo, that was a minute ago. Candace, it's coming up on our 10-year
anniversary. Actually, today is me and Delia's Facebook friend anniversary. Did you see that? It said Happy Candace and Delia Day.
I don't be going on Facebook that often. It's our friend anniversary.
It's our friend anniversary. Is that? Can you for our anniversary? I would like for you to sing just that line. It's our friend anniversary. Wait, let me get ready. Hold on. Let me get some more cheap.
Wait.
Okay.
What's
wait?
Okay,
it's our friend anniversary. Hit it.
What am I supposed to say right now?
You know that song?
Tony Tone. It's our anniversary.
Oh, that one. No, sorry. I don't know that song. I'm sorry.
That's all right. I've been disappointed before. My cheese is good.
But how many years has it been? How many years is your friend anniversary?
Yeah, what was the...
That's a good question. It was like 5 or more. I just noticed.
Of course it's 5 or more.
I just noticed it. I was like, oh, that's funny. It's today. I'm going to talk to Dee today.
I didn't get it. I didn't get the announcement.
I only go on Facebook to post our episodes. And that's what I was doing there. And then it was like, oh, it's your... I was like, oh, lovely coincidence.
Nice.
That's all right. I'll just listen to the other song. Remember it was my birthday and you sent me a video singing Candy Girl?
Yeah.
I watch that every year. On my birthday, I go back and I watch it. I'm not even kidding. I'm like, this girl, how could she? It was beautiful.
Oh, you know what's funny is like I woke up that day. I remember that day because I woke up that day and I was like, it's Candace's birthday. And then it was like, I got to sing for her. And then that song immediately, it was like, I was like walking around my house and I was like, Candy Girl. That's the song I'm about to sing for Candace today.
So fly. It's so fly. I think what our listeners don't know, and I'm not sure how well Delia even knows it, but she has a phenomenal voice, like phenomenal voice. It has like strength. It's like one of those strong sounds, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like,
yes. Remember all them nights at Hard Rock Cafe? She used to be up on the stage.
She used to sing backup.
We used to be in a crowd like this.
Just like right now. One hand with a drink in it. Used to sing backup. Like
that was
talking about going back. We go back from baptisms and backup singers. Yes.
That was our life.
It was. I love that. That was actually like one of the highlights of my time over in Korea was being able to sing with the Miss Sonia. Like it was fantastic. I loved it.
Yes. Oh, memories.
So y'all, what was like your first impression? What was our first impression of each when we met or like early on? Because I don't remember like meeting y'all. Mm-mm. I remember becoming friends.
We just decided.
Yeah.
I don't remember the first time I met either of you. I just remember y'all being there. I remember the first time I met Kim because I had gone to church to meet Kim. Like that was the purpose of that trip. And so then I remember meeting her. I remember us going out to eat afterwards. And then I got invited to Jay's Christmas party where we made popcorn. We strung
That was mine.
Was that yours?
Yeah.
But was that Jay's house?
No, it was at my house.
Was it your house?
Yeah.
There's a picture of me and Jay standing back to back with the string of popcorn.
So in my living room. Yeah.
Right. But at that point, again, I don't remember, but apparently I was at her house. Like, I don't know. I don't know how we got there though. It just kind of happened.
I remember that. Yeah. I was like, y'all ever string popcorn before? And everybody was like, no. And I was like, we're gonna string popcorn tonight after church. Come over.
That was fun.
What did you do with it once you strung it? Did you put it on a tree or something?
No, I didn't have a tree. I think we ate some of the popcorn and we threw it away.
Wow. Wow, so anticlimactic, but okay. We're gonna put this popcorn on the string.
No, I remember D was chill from jump, a little bit reserved, but same way I was, you know what I mean? So I already knew like she's cool, might take a little bit of time to warm up, but I knew like instantly like Dee's cool. And then we have that picture. Yeah, it might have been that same Christmas or the next one where we were all at what was that place on the main strip, the Chinese food place where they had
Holy Chow.
Yeah, Holy Chow. We were all at Holy Chow, Black girl Christmas dinner. That was what we ate. Chinese food. And it was all of us sitting at the table. These locks were like probably the length of mine where they are now. Because I remember we had that picture together. And that was like our first Christmas with you, Dee. I remember that.
Yeah, it was all the Black girls, right? Like all of the Black girls.
All of us.
Black girl Christmas. It wasn't. I feel like one of our Korean dude friends was there. Probably David or somebody. No, was it just Black girls?
I don't know.
We didn't have the token.
There might have been one person who randomly showed up, but
yeah,
I remember being in that group, being like, "Okay, I can be here. I can do this. With these, I can do this. I can figure this out."
Yeah. Can I ask you a question about that? Because I remember we talked about growing up with the duality, and like the more we talk, the more I'm starting to realize, like, you know. So when you came to Korea, of all places, did you ever expect to like be a part of a Black girl squad? Considering?
No.
Right.
Not at all.
Me either.
Not at all. I fully expected to be surrounded by Koreans the entire time. I didn't have any grid that there was going to be an expat community. Like I had no grid for that. I thought it was going to be mostly Koreans and then maybe some of the people that I met through the government school program. Like I wasn't really expecting there to be a whole culture and community of expats that I would get to know. That was not anywhere on my radar. So it was a very pleasant surprise.
Wow.
And look at us.
I find like,
right? What about you, Candace? Did you expect that? Like, did you go there thinking that that's what it was going to be like?
No, and I wouldn't have I wouldn't have chosen it if I knew it was there. I would have avoided it. Because I was like, kind of like, oh, me and Black girls didn't really get along back home. Like it was like something kind of weird. So I was like, oh, I'm not gonna. And then I didn't really have like Black girl friends growing up because I had all my cousins and I had family for friends. So I was not really good at the whole friend thing anyway. And I was just like, I'm gonna stay in Korea for 2 years, learn the language, and then go to Japan. Like I had a plan. And then and then like my squad became like the Black girl crew, and it was so like needed and necessary and comforting. Like, oh my gosh, I remember we went over to Jay's house once, and she had like all of the hair care products, like all of them. And I was like, I feel mended. Like I was like, yes, help me with this breakage. Come on.
Help me with this breakage. That is a line.
Oh, remember? That is a lie. I remember your whole journey from hair to locks. Dude. Remember the paddle brush I suggested you buy? And you was like, this ain't working.
Oh my gosh. My hair was falling out, you guys. My hair was falling out in a big way. And because I kept doing my relaxers, and something about that Korean water and them chemicals was not working.
No, good look.
It was not.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. I felt so sad too, because you were like, what am I doing? I was like, just brush it. Come on, we can brush it. That's what I did to mine. I remember trying to go natural a good 2 to 3 times to support you on your journey.
I remember that. Solidarity.
Oh my gosh. I was looking at a hot mess. I was not prepared.
But you underestimated. That Korean water jacked my face up.
Really?
I didn't suffer with acne or blemishes at all before I moved over there. And then all of a sudden, like this whole area of my face was like splotchy.
Yeah.
Whoa, what is happening to me? I didn't know what was going on. And it was for the whole time I was over there.
I remember
like,
that. Yeah.
I was with the dermatologists. I was trying to figure out what was going on with my skin. I bought a shower head that had a filter on it because I was like, this is not okay.
Wow.
And it just wouldn't go away. And then when I came home from the state to the States for like an extended period of time, I started to notice my skin was clearing up. I was like, well, goddamn, like I was so mad.
Yo, no, I remember that shower head you brought because I remember your face started breaking out and you were like, Jazz, what's your skincare routine? And I was like, this bottle of soap. And I was like, what's your hair care routine? And you were like, this shower head. So we kind of like combined.
I didn't know what was going on. And I was so mad because I had never seen my face look like that before. It added a whole nother level of insecurity to my psyche. And I was like, this is stupid. And like, I asked so many people, what do you do? How do you do this? What should I do? What should work? Do I use, coconut oil? Do I use shea butter? What do I do? And like, nothing was working. And then I came home and it was fine. I was like, that's
so
crazy.
Weird though. It's so weird how like water in your area, even like within the United States, like there's different kinds of water, right? But even like overseas, the water, the food you eat, it has a major impact on your body and like your hormones and like everything that, your hair, your skin. It's crazy.
Oh man. I'm going through that now. Like I have breakage happening and it only started happening like once I came back from Mexico. So I thought it was like just transitioning, but it's still happening. So I know like this region, like where we live, has really harsh water. My skin is bad, my hair is bad, like my hormonal balance, like everything. I'm just like, my body doesn't agree with this area. I need to leave. But I'm trying not to leave this year.
Maybe you need to come to Charlotte.
Girl, you've given me umpteen reasons to come to Charlotte. And when I tell you they weigh heavy on my heart, they do. Don't let something go wrong in the day too, because that's my first response. I'm going to Charlotte.
Every time Jazzy's like, you wanna come here? You wanna teach here? You wanna do this? You come here? Just come here, D. It's okay. Just come here.
Oh my God. Yes.
We need to do a scouting trip, a vision trip. Let me come up and see if it sit with my spirit.
Yeah. Do it. I miss it. I miss all the fun times in Korea. I miss going to Soul Train.
Ooh.
My favorite bar.
Before it became like popular.
It is, yeah. Right. Oh, you guys know what I miss? Going to Gecko's for them chicken tenders and the Long Island iced teas. Oh my gosh. Yes. I miss that so much.
They raised the price and decreased the food quality, and we still showed up like Faithful Foods for them chicken tenders. We like, they can't get that wrong.
Yo, them ajumas in the back killing it with the fried chicken. It was so good. It was so good.
They can't make nothing else, but they can fry some chicken. And it was so comforting, right? Like when you go to those like foreign restaurants, or restaurants for foreigners, you don't see ajumas in the back. You see more foreigners. And you're like, this might not go well. But when you see the ajumas with their water boots, the ones in the back and their aprons and their hair and that time, so we got this. I'm like, yes, this is about to be great.
Yo, I remember that time we went and some dude, Candace, was like, hey, brown skin, or what do you call you? Hey, red, something. And you were like,
what? Yes. I think we had just had a conversation about how we don't like certain things. And then he did. And I was like,
how you don't like. I was like, who you checking for?
I think, yeah. Remember when we went, I think we were meeting to do like an episode or something. And the guys, remember that? We talked about this. We talked about them in season 1.
Season 1. Yeah.
Yeah, that was interesting.
So interesting. Oh my gosh.
So interesting.
I think we were ready to hand out consent forms to have them on our episode. Like,
yeah, I was like, I could do it. I could draft an NDA right here. Like, let's go.
That was fun.
Oh my gosh, that was so interesting.
They turned out to be, I was thinking about them today. They turned out to be a little bit weird. Like one of them was like, they were super weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One
of them started, he would text me and then he started calling me auntie. He would say, hey, auntie. I was like, oh, you think I'm that old, huh?
You're like, no, thank you.
The Black Panther, hey, auntie. I was like, okay.
There were always weird people around geckos, though. Something about that building attracted you can't walk up the stairs of that building without getting hit on some random African dude at the bottom of the steps by the ATM trying to holler.
It was right outside. It was right outside the metro station, right where the chicken man would be.
Ooh.
Right on that strip.
That chicken on the 2 for $10.
Right. Yes.
Right inside. Oh, I miss the chicken man. That was always great. That was like a nice little, every time, because I lived in Itaewon for a while. So then it was like every time I got off or out of that metro station to go home and I saw that chicken man, I was like, that's dinner. I was thinking about it, but that's dinner. We had some rice and kim at the little Pyeongjam and I was good to go.
Oh my gosh, you got a whole life.
Yes. Wow. Now, I used to stop D on the way to your house when you lived up that huge hill. I used to stop at the Kimbapchung and get that donkas. Oh my gosh, that was so good.
Okay.
What was your go-to kimbap? Which kimbap did you used to order?
The chamchi kimbap.
Yeah, that's every foreigner's favorite. The chamchi kimbap.
Chamchi was good. I like the veggie, just the veggie, or the.
I don't want to taste this.
You didn't like it?
Because I could taste all of the veggies individually. Because it's I don't like that. Drench mine in mayonnaise.
No, Chachi had too much mayonnaise. I didn't like I would have it every now and then, but they would go in on the mayonnaise on that. And I'm just like, ugh, I can't.
Just sauces.
I never liked mayonnaise before that.
Mm-hmm.
So I never ate tuna with mayonnaise or anything really with mayonnaise until that. And then I was like, oh, I really like this. And then Jazzy gave me her tuna fish recipe and now I make that all the time.
Yes.
Oh, so she gave you the recipe, did she?
She did.
You wanted to, Candace?
You know what she gave me?
I was like, oops.
You know what she gave me? She brought me back. Was it Mrs. Dash?
Yo. Hold up. You're not gonna talk about Mrs. Dash like that. Mrs. Dash goes on everything, okay? It's like white people lorries. That's what it is. It goes on everything.
It does.
It's true.
Living abroad, you need that. You need that in your pantry.
No, that's true. I'm clowning it, but it was true. One day I was like, oh, let me try this. And I was like, oh my gosh. She bought back gold and I didn't even know. I didn't know what I had in my possession. It do go on everything.
What were some things that you would stash up on when you came back to the States? What were some things that you would I gotta get a bunch of this and bring it back with me?
Toiletries, toothpaste, toothbrushes. I hated Korean toothpaste. It's garbage. Garbage. So face wash, all the healthcare products, feminine products, underwear, all that. Definitely got to get that before you come back to Korea.
Victoria's Secret's in my sale started this week. Did you see that? Just saying. And I got to train myself not to hoard all of the underwear. I'm like, wait, you live here now. You don't have to do that no more.
You can go to the store or you're going to order it online?
No, I do online everything.
Oh, okay.
I do online everything. I'm I feel exhausted when I just step out of my house and see one other person. I feel exhausted.
Yeah.
Yeah. Quarantine was not good for a person who doesn't like people physically anyway. And it just made it really hard. Distance, I don't mind. But I saw Bob at the trash can today and I was like, ugh, I got to go take a nap.
Stop it. Who? Not Bob.
Real story. What'd you used to bring back? What'd you used to Snacks? Oh yes. How could I forget snacks?
Because toiletries and all that stuff too. But I would also make sure, because when I first got to Korea, they didn't have Doritos and Oreos and stuff like that there. So I would always bring it. Or I remember once I had my dad send me a box of stuff with 2 huge family packs of Doritos. And en route, one of them exploded. So when I opened the box, it was just Doritos everywhere. Did I eat them? Yes, I did.
You Delia. That's gross.
Oh my God.
In the box. They didn't touch nothing.
They tasted kind of chewy though. I know they were chewy.
But wait a minute. Nothing was worse than having your packed suitcase. You open it up when you get back to Korea and they got that little card talking about they've been in there. And I'm like, damn, what y'all took this time? Like, I had everything strategically. I'm missing a box of something. Like, y'all are playing with me right now. Y'all don't even know.
That's because you are an exceptional packer. I remember we had like your birthday party at like a hotel. It was for 2 days. Okay. We were just staying one night, 2 days. But I tell you, I thought we were going on a trip. Like, it was like, oh, this suitcase is just for toiletries. I'm like, so wait, you got more suitcases for this overnight? And we lived down the street. Like, we didn't leave the country. We didn't leave the city. We didn't even leave the neighborhood. I was like, Jazz, I need to do better.
No, I am notorious for overpacking. When I went on vacation to Thailand, like a handful of years ago, it was a 6-day vacation. I packed so much. I had to pay $90 for my overweight suitcase, and I was pissed. Okay. Like, that's when I realized, I was like, all right, Jazz, you need to scale back. This is too much. It's costing you.
It's costing you real money now.
Them overweight suitcases or packages, it's money that they be charging.
Yeah.
I'm an overpacker too, though, because I'm like, I feel like I need to have enough options.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I want to be able to be like, okay, well, I wore this. I don't want to wear this. I want to wear this instead. So I feel like I need options. Mm-hmm. But I've definitely learned how to pack lighter. But then even when I go somewhere for like a night or two, my toiletry bag always seems to be big. I can't seem to whittle down my toiletries. You got to have all the things.
True. Pay for the extra case. Just pay for it.
It's too much.
That's why I like driving home, because then I could just put my stuff in my car. I don't have to worry about space. Because people always like, why you always drive to New York? I'm like, because I don't have to worry about nothing.
Mm-hmm. I keep a storage unit in Korea. So I don't even like, now when I go, I don't pack that much. Like, I go one suitcase because I know everything else I need is in a storage unit.
Wait, you still have a storage unit?
I still have. That's why I don't want people to really piss me off, because I'm like, you ain't said that but a word. I'm out.
Wow.
Wait a minute.
Wow, Candace. Wow.
It has furniture, it has bedding, it has decor, it has clothing. Still got that bottle Miss Dash Jasmine gave me. Like, it's got a whole like new set of like underwear and everything. Like, in case I ran here, I'm good.
In case you ran from
like, if I ran away from here to Korea, I don't know if I'm a fugitive or something. Maybe I shouldn't say that on camera, but
how many passports you got, Candace?
I actually do have 4, but 3 of them are expired.
Oh my God.
Got a blue one, a red one, a dark red one.
Wait, don't you have more than one? I think you got a couple, don't you?
I feel like you my passport's about to expire, so I need to get it renewed.
Yo, Candace, you like that dude that's living a double life that got his bag packed in the trunk just in case.
Right, his emergency bag ready to go.
The EAP. First of all, I did the Peace Corps and then call it an emergency action plan, the EAP. And since then, I've always had a go bag. Like, okay, let's go, right? Secondly, I'm not that dude, but I'm prepared to be if shit get funny. And this year, 2020, was making me a little like,
that's true.
Go ahead. I was sitting there sipping, like I sipped, like, okay, let it hit the fan, because I know.
It sounds like you're more prepared now in 2020 than you were when we were living in Seoul, and North Korea was always acting up every other week, talking about they gonna blow shit up. Like, you.
I was like, what we gonna do?
Yeah, one of my cousins made a whole escape plan for me. She was like, I love my family. She sent out a mass email to all of my cousins, aunts, and uncles, my dad, and was like, how do we get Nikki out if she needs to get out? I got friends in Thailand. She can go here. Like, a whole action plan. My dad was like, you got a to-go bag. Keep your passport on you at all times. Make sure you always got something in your bag with you. So if you need to leave, you can just roll. I was like, wow, y'all are really, really worried about this. And like you said, we wasn't all that worried. Like, we were worried, but not all that worried. Like,
no.
like everything was heightened over here.
Mm-hmm.
But definitely being back, I was like, okay, I can go somewhere. That's fine.
I need to go. I need to prepare to take care of myself.
Candace, now that I know you have a storage unit, I know where I can go because I just
stuff to it too. You want the address? It's not all full. You can if you need to stash your escape materials, go ahead and send it.
Girl, text me the code. What's the
storage for all?
We're gonna do our next episode.
I think I know the code already. I know your passwords anyway. I know the code. I'm good.
You know the code. Actually, you do know the code.
You know the code.
It's that one.
All right, y'all. Thank you, listeners, for going down memory lane with us. We got to do it every now and then because we got to keep those Korea memories fresh because they're already starting to fade and it makes me sad. So I'm glad I have y'all in my drink.
Yeah. Can we sip into that? To memories? Mm-hmm. Cheers.
To memories.
Memories.
In our almost empty glasses.
I'm trying to slow my sips because there won't be nothing left.
It's a thing.
It is. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Remember to subscribe to our YouTube page, like, comment, share, all that. And we will see you guys back here next time.
Bye.